This next poem that I'm gonna do is called Clay. Okay. I thought I had to save you. Nobody cared, so I squeezed into the broken cracks that nobody cared to fix. And like clay, you molded me so easily. So eventually I fit. There was something so warm about you needing me to make things better. About you being so broken that made me feel a little more together. How it was so easy for you to cry to me. I was one of a kind to you. Maybe not, but I tried so hard to be. But your words eventually way too heavy for me to hold. I lost my strength within you and mistakenly made you believe that you were actually bold. But you weren't. Not for a second were you ever bold. I was just so good at making you feel like you could carry the world because you became my world. And those days were darker than I had imagined myself ever choosing. You needed me. So light was something I felt was worth losing. Nobody took the time to understand you or where you came from, but I listened. I gave you a reason to stay when you were so desperate to run. I made exceptions while you became obsessed with my regressions. And though you would degrade, bringing me down to a point where I felt too weak to even hate, I still felt like you were the one who needed to be saved. So I cradled your empty heart in my shaky hands. I put your happiness before my own because I could handle being hurt as long as I wasn't alone. Although being with you was more lonely than without, though it took me this long to figure that out. But I still didn't do anything crazy that girls do when they're hurt, like get a tattoo when we broke up, because I didn't need a daily reminder to know that you fucked up. And if I allowed you to be the ink in my skin, that would only be proof that I actually let you seep in. Anyway, you wouldn't be able to handle a permanent place in me. It was apparent that I was too strong of a woman for you. That's why you were forced to make me weak. So I can understand why you did what you did. You were threatened. And though you may not have seen it then, I saved you. And eventually you'll realize that what I did, no other girl would be willing to do. I fit your mold just as you requested, but I rose above your tainted love and became what you never expected. I saved you because you saved me. Unknowingly, you made me see that I deserve permanence, not temporary. Thanks.